think so. What?
You look like the prom queen and king.
Yeah, we are the prom king and queen team. Good evening, everybody. So glad that you could come. I had asked for a teleprompter to read this. My memory is like a geriatric goldfish. But I was told the wedding budget had been stretched to capacity. Any extras would have been paid for by myself. Then I realized this piece of paper was absolutely good enough, so I'm going to read from the paper. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mike, I'm Brittany's dad. This is Sherry, her mom. On behalf of both Sherry and I, we want to welcome all of you. Good way to end. No, we want to welcome everybody. We're all glad you're here today to celebrate the union of our daughter Brittany and Judy. For those of you that have traveled, and I know many of you have a long distance, we really, really appreciate it, and we're glad to have all of you here. Today we are surrounded by most of the friends and family who have been important to us during our lives, and by your presence today, you show your friendship and love and bring even greater joy to this wonderful day. When I was first asked to organize this event, I was worried about getting everything right. I actually found it very easy. You sit back and it all seems to happen. I have no idea what all the fuss was about in organizing this event. The only thing I suggested was to look at the local fire company for the venue. It was dismissed without any further discussion. But I have to say that this location worked out perfectly well, right? I'm happy.
Where's the fire truck?
Now we get to the tricky part of the speech. According to the Internet's guide to gay wedding speeches, this is where I'm supposed to talk about and give advice on the subject of marriage. Many of you might think I'm not the right guy to do this. Perhaps the only thing I know about marriage are certain catchphrases. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't hear you. Yes, I'll do it now. And it won't happen again. Anyway, I'm at the point where I'm supposed to say a few embarrassing things about Brittany when she was younger, but unfortunately, she was a perfect daughter.
Yeah, you got that right.
Brittany, you spelled perfect wrong. It is suffice to say that Sherry and I are very proud of her accomplishments and how beautiful she looks today. She has grown up, and we are both very delighted that she has found someone who she obviously loves and cares for very much. I clearly remember my own wedding day, one of the proudest days of my life. I also remember March 24th, 1985. It was a Sunday morning, and after working months without a day off, I was anxiously awaiting that Sunday off. Guess whose water broke? 11 hours later, there was Brittany. A full head of dark hair. It was fantastic. A memorable day. My first day off in months. As she grew up, there were milestones along the way. Her first steps were at least attempted. She had corrective shoes and leg brace on to correct her duck-like walk. Her first day of school each year, her first time away from home. Brittany has made us proud. There are two things that we as parents try to give our children. One is roots and the other are wings. Brittany, you have now grown your wings and fled the nest, but you will still be loved and still have roots in our family. Tonight, I look at my daughter and I see an independent, attractive, elegant, stunning young woman. She obviously takes after her mother.
Sherry and
course, she inherits other traits of mine. Her patience, her musical talent, her ability to know when to stop talking, and her appreciation for the finer things in life. Okay, great. Oh, we're not there yet. Oh, no, we're not there yet. I know you all want it to end. We're not quite there yet. Every father hopes his daughter will find a reliable, sensible, and considerate partner. And as much as we try not to interfere in their lives, you always hope your children will make the right choices in life. Brittany chose Judy. I found Judy is reliable, sensible, considerate. When planning a trip, going shopping, or out to dinner, Judy's a little bit frugal. I knew a lot of you could relate to that.
Don't worry, I'll take you.
I think Brittany has made an excellent choice, and I welcome Judy to our family. Judy, Brittany, to help with your union, I thought I would give some advice based on 27 years of marriage. 28. Brittany, you're 27. We cut it close. You're legitimate. You are legitimate. We told her she was adopted for years.
True story.
Your union will teach you many things: loyalty, respect, restraint, and obedience. I'm told I'm still in training on a lot of these matters. There's no challenge in your union that can't be overcome. Just always remember 3 words. 3 phrases. I was wrong. You were right. Yes, dear. And I love you. Finally, and there is a finally to the speech, your union is the meeting of 2 minds, of 2 hearts, and 2 souls. It is clear that Judy and Brittany are a perfect example of this. May they be blessed with happiness that grows with love, that lasts in a peaceful life together. I wish them enjoyment for today, the fulfillment of their hopes and dreams for tomorrow, and love and happiness always. It is with my pleasure to propose a toast to the happy couple. Please raise your glass with me to Judy and Brittany.
Very nice.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Bailey, and I'm Brittany's favorite brother, and by the way, only brother, well, at least that I know of. First, I'd like to say how lucky we are to have not 1, but 2 beautiful brides. I also want to welcome Judy into our family and let her know how glad I am to have another sister. Now, before I start, I just want to come out and say that I am a gay wedding virgin. There, I said it. Can you believe it? Now, a show of hands, any other GWVs out there? Alright, I'm glad I'm not alone. But hey, there really is no difference. I mean, it is still 2 people coming together to form a special bond called love. Speaking of love, man, did my sister love using me to do all her dirty work. Anything that would get that princess out of trouble was my natural-born duty. One time, my dad had his office locked. And by the way, when he had his office locked, like, you know something was wrong. But being the savior for my sister, because his office was locked, we went and got a screwdriver, found the vent that led into his office, unscrewed all 4 corners, then she shoved me through to go unlock the door for her. Yes. Once I got inside, I had to let my sister in. When I was inside, it felt like my mind was taking forever to be like, screw this, and jump out the vent and go tell Dad, or be a great brother and open the door. I mean, it's obvious what I did. I opened the door, and then I ran upstairs so I was not involved in the crime. I guess you could call me smart, or my sister smarter, because all she wanted was her computer, and honestly, it was for AOL Instant Messenger or homework. Now that I think about it, she probably used her computer to organize her daily events from brushing her teeth to going out with her friends. She needed all her ducks in a row. Literally everything was planned perfectly, and if it did not go her way, man, could she throw a hissy fit. She was the party planner. Always had girls over, and hey, I was not complaining. Then a few years go by and boom, we both like girls. Not too shabby if you ask me. But in all seriousness, my sister and I will always share the same family and love for each other. I'm so proud of her admitting to her lifestyle that I have no problem with and support 110%. Here's to Brittany and Judy and their special bond of love. Now let's have a wonderful and safe night.